नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद लाद दायिने प्रहलाद लाद दायिने इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा वहे नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा वहे नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा वहे नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा नृसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे ओ नृसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव कर कमलवरे नाखम् अद्भुत सिंहा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल हरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा नरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा बोलो श्री नरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय श्री नरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा प्रहलादेश जय पद्ममुख पद्मभृङ्गा प्रहलादेश जय पद्ममुख प्रहलादेश जय पद्ममुख पद्मभृङ्गा विश्वेश श्री नरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा प्रहलादेश जय पद्ममुख पद्मभृङ्गा प्रहलादेश जय पद्ममुख पद्मभृङ्गा वागीश यसे वदने लक्ष्मी यस वक्षसि वागीश यसे वदने यस्यस्ते हृदय संवितं नृसिंहं भजे यस्यस्ते श्री नरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा लक्ष्मीपति नृसिंह मुरारी जयो जयो लक्ष्मीपति नृसिंह मुरारी मंगल भवनय मंगलहारी मंगल भवन ओ जयो जयो लक्ष्मीपति नृसिंह मुरारी जय जय लक्ष्मीपति ओ जयो जयो लक्ष्मीपति नृसिंह मुरारी जय श्री नृसिंह जय नृसिंह जय जय नृसिंह श्री नृसिंह जय नृसिंह जय जय नृसिंह श्री नृसिंह जय नृसिंह श्री नृसिंह जय नृसिंह जय जय नृसिंह श्री नृसिंह जय नृसिंह जय ओ श्री नृसिंह जय नृसिंह जय जय नृसिंह श्री नृसिंह जय नृसिंह प्रह्लादेश जय पद्म पद्म भृंग प्रह्लादेश जय पद्म प्रह्लादेश जय पद्म पद्म भृंग प्रह्लादेश ओ जय नृसिंहदेव जय नृसिंहदेव नृसिंहदेव जय नृसिंहदेव जय लक्ष्मी नृसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नृसिंह लक्ष्मी नृसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नृसिंह लक्ष्मी नृसिंह ओ जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Never mind. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Never mind. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, bolo Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, bolo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, bolo Hari Bol, Hari Bol, oh 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 Hari 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 Bol, oh Hari Bol, Hari Bol, oh Jaya Nṛsiṃhadev, Jaya Nṛsiṃhadev, Nṛsiṃhadev, Jaya Nṛsiṃhadev. Jai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, good Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Gaur Hari Bol, oh Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Gaur Hari Bol, Bol Bol, Hari Bol, Bol Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Gaur Premanande. I was intentionally teasing him. I was trying to defeat him, but he conquered me. Yeah? So now you are traveling with me everywhere. He will get cookies and I will also get cookies. Hare Krishna. The Vipru, your turn will come in the time of Abhishek. Your turn of singing will come at the time of Abhishek. Who's Jagdish? Okay, let's hear some Hari Katha. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshurum Likam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Gauri Chandraya Radhikaya Sadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavyo namo namah. अजानुलंबितो भुजो कनकवदातो संकीर्तने कपित्रो कमलायताक्षो विशंबरो द्विजवरो युगधर्मपालो वंदे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वागीश्वरस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य वक्षसि यस्यस्ते हृदय संवित् तं नृसिंहं भजे। श्री नृसिंह जय नृसिंह जय जय नृसिंह प्रहलाद देश जय पद्म मुख पद्म भृंग। नामस्ते नृसिंहाय प्रहलादलाददायने हिरण्यकशिपु वक्षः शीलकंका नखालये। वागीश्वरस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य वक्षसि यस्यस्ते हृदय संवित् तं नृसिंहं भजे। ओम नमो भगवते तुभ्यं पुरुषाय महात्मने हरे अद्भुत सिंहाय ब्रह्मणे परमात्मने। भक्त्या विहीनाय परादलक्ष्ये क्षिप्तश्चकामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्नं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। वन मोर टाइम। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। My humble obeisances to the divine lotus feet of my Guru Maharaj, Nitla Vishnu Om Vishnu Parasotashad Shri Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and similarly to my Shiksha Gurudevs, Nitla Vishnu Om Vishnu Parasotashad Bhakti Vedanshila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and Nitla Vishnu Om Vishnu Parasotashad Bhakti Vigyanshila Bhati Goswami Maharaj. My innumerable Dandavat pranams to the divine lotus feet of the founder of Gaudiya Math, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, and all his prominent associates. To Sri Sachinandan Gaur Hari and all his associates, to Sri Radha Madhav, Radha Vinod Bihari and their parikars. And on this very special day, the most auspicious Shri Nṛsiṃha-caturdaśī, I offer my very humble obeisances to divine lotus feet of Shri Lord Nṛsiṃhadeva and his very dear devotee Shri Prahlad Maharaj, with whose blessings and with whose teachings and instructions it is very easy for a fallen soul like me and a conditioned soul like me can very easily advance in bhakti and devotion unto his worshipable Master's lotus feet. Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. And to all respected devotees who assembled here, my God brothers, Shri Rampuri Prabhu, Shri Jagdish Prabhu, and all devotees came from so far to attend this great celebration of appearance of Shri Lord Nṛsiṃhadeva. Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan ki Jai. Yesterday we heard the appearance of Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksh. Yes? We heard yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. And today we are going to hear Avirbhav of Lord Nṛsiṃhadeva. That's the sign of a siren. Lord Nṛsiṃhadeva is going to come in another 1.5 hours. So please kindly keep your phone on silent mode. Yesterday we heard Hiranyaksh got killed by Shivara Bhagwan. And after that, Hiranyakashipu, pacifying the wives of Hiranyakashipu. What is there to cry? Why are you weeping so much? My brother Hiranyaksh, even though he was my brother, but I don't lament because he was a great warrior. And we are warriors. We should not lament. And actually that was his body. Soul never dies. Hiranyakashipu is speaking so much about soul concept. Even Ravan, great demon Ravan, speaking so much wisdom, transcendental knowledge. And if you read 7th canto Srimad-Bhagavatam, which describes the glories of Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan and Prahlad Maharaj, Srimad-Bhagavatam have 10 symptoms. Sarga Visarga Sthanam Poshnam Puti Manvantra Ishanukatha Nirodha Mukti Ashraya. And that makes Srimad-Bhagavatam, any 10 symptoms in Shastras, make that Shastra Mahapuran. Srimad-Bhagavatam is Mahapuran because 10 symptoms are there. In these 10 symptoms, there is one which is called Putihi. So 3rd canto of Srimad-Bhagavatam is Sarga. 4th canto is Visarga. 5th canto, Sthanam. 6th canto, Poshnam. 7th canto, Putihi. 8th canto, Manvantra. 9th canto, Ishanukatha. And then Sarva Visarga Sthanam Poshnam Bhuti Manvantra Ishanukatha. 10th canto, Ashraya. 11th canto, Nirodha. And 12th canto, Mukti. So 10th canto describes about Putihi. Puti means Vasna. Vasna means desires. So 7th canto exclusively describing only the pastime of Sri Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan, means appearance of Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan, and the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj. Exclusive. Exclusive news. 2 kinds of desires. Good desire, pious desires, and impious desires. Good and pious desires. This canto, 7th canto, explain the glories of Prahlad Maharaj. No one can survive without desires. Everyone has desires. And how the jivas got these desires? Because we are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Mamevansha jiva loke jiva bhut sanatana. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, all jivas are my part and parcels. So if we have these desires, that means we acquired these desires from Supreme Lord because He is full of desires. But His desires are all auspicious and good desires. Whereas conditioned soul desires are always self-centered, self-motivated, and selfish, and sense-enjoyment desires. Therefore, 7th canto of Bhagavatam describes these 2 desires. One, the desires of Hiranyakashipu, which is inauspicious, impious, and bad desires. Means to always enjoy. Hiranyakashipu. Hiranya means gold, that means wealth. And Kashipu means soft bed. That means enjoying mood. Enjoying on the bed and enjoying with your wealth. This is what his life is centered on. Similarly, Ravan also. All inauspicious desires, sense enjoyment desires. Very lusty person, Ravan. Very lusty. He never spared anyone. Anyone. He just wants any woman to enjoy. That's Ravan. And not only that, he wants to lord over the universe. Hiranyakashipu is also like this. So his desires and the desires of Prahlad Maharaj. This is 7th canto Bhagavatam. Even though Hiranyakashipu is specifying the wives of Hiranyaksha by speaking so much Siddhanta, philosophy, but that philosophy is just lip service. He is reciting, but he don't know the meaning, or he is not absorbed into the meanings of those transcendental knowledge. As Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to say, even demons can quote Shastras. Demon, but quoting Shastras. And therefore Hiranyakashipu gave so many examples. Once upon a time there was a king who died. His wives came lamenting for her husband, death. And then there came one young small boy who was Yamaraj, the king of death. And then he again gave a story about one pair of birds, a couple. In this way, many things. I don't want to go detail. You can read 7th canto Bhagavatam. In this way, Hiranyakashipu took a long time to pacify. And now, a mood of revenge. I want to revenge my brother's death. And the killer, the murderer of my brother, is none other than Vishnu. And he get nourished by his servants and their demigods. So, I want to cut the root of the tree. Kill all the sages because they perform yajnas. Homa. Homa means yajnas. And with those yajnas, the demigods get nourished. And demigods give that to Vishnu. This is the sequence is following. But you don't understand. Demigod get nourished not from the ascending order of sages and the demigods and then Vishnu. But demigods get nourished from descending order, from Vishnu and so forth. But this is a conception of Hiranyakashipu. Therefore, no worship, no yajnas, no chanting, no programs, no prasadam. That's why he said, no prasadam. So Hiranyakashipu was so cruel, totally demonic. He thought, I must perform austerities. That's the only way to acquire strength. See, even demons, they know this. Sages, they know this. Demigods knows this. But only human being like us, we don't believe and have faith in austerities. If I don't eat one day, I'll get weak. If I don't eat, I'll get weak or I'll die. What is the need of observing Ekadashi? What is there? It's not about just fasting from food. It's also about austerity, means chanting every day, fixed number of rounds. We don't have time. But then cut down your other time from your luxuries and comforts and necessities. Cut down your sleep. Cut down your food. And give more importance to chanting. This is called austerities. You do it for the sake of Krishna. And anything being done for the sake of the Lord, never go in vain. It always gives abundance of strength. What strength? Not muscular strength. Spiritual strength. It gives spiritual strength. And a person gets too powerful. Even demons knows this. Ravan he performed austerities, such severe austerities. And that made Shiva so impressed that he had to come to Ravana and give him boons. He became so powerful. Hiranyakashipu also thought like this. I must perform austerities. So he performed such severe austerities and penances. No eating, no sleeping, no drinking. For years and years and years. Not just one day or 1 week or 1 month or 1 year. For years. No eating, no sleeping, and no drinking. He was surviving on air. And gradually all his skin was gone. And he only left with the bones. And he was breathing through his bones. Yes. So he looked like so weak. But no, he was getting more and more strong, day by day, day by day, day by day. Then Brahma, grandsire Brahma, he came forward. Because there was getting too much dark in all over the universe. All the demigods approached Brahma. What is happening? Is the time of destruction, of annihilations approaching? No. Brahma said no. Hiranyakashipu's austerities made all the demigods so surprised. How can a demon can perform such austerities? But the intent of that austerities is what? Revenge and lord over the universe. That was the intent. If you would have been a little smart and performing same quality and quantity of austerities, with Krishna as the intent, he could have gone Vaikuntha. But they have no brain. Similarly, there are so many people. The instructions of Prahlad Maharaj, I'm speaking on the basis of Srila Prahlad Maharaj's instructions, and is cutting all the knots of sense enjoyment. If we want to become staunch in our bhakti, in our practices, brahmachari, grast, vanprastha or sannyasis, read the instructions of Prahlad Maharaj. It's like a bombshell on the heart, thunderbolt on the heart. He's showing us mirror. Look how you look. See how you look like. And we feel ashamed, embarrassed. Actually, what he's saying is true. And that's why the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj was a favorite topic of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and a favorite topic of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prahlad Shiksha. Thunderbolt on sense enjoyment. Sri Mahaprabhu always was fond of hearing from Sri Gadadhar Pandit, Prahlad Shiksha. Srila Prabhupada always fond of hearing Prahlad Shiksha. So two opposites, Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad Maharaj. He performed austerities with the intent of taking revenge and to become God. Shri Brahma, grandsire Brahma came forward, and with his pot of celestial water, he sprinkled water on Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu, with that divine celestial water, he got back his beautiful form, more powerful and more handsome than before, with the potency of his austerities pleasing Brahma. He became so powerful. And when he saw Brahma, he paid obeisances to Brahma. Oh, grandsire Brahma, thank you so much for giving me this beautiful body. He became very fulgent. Otherwise, all his skin was eaten by ants. There was nothing left, just the bones. So paying obeisances to Brahma, Hiranyakashipu said, Brahmaji said, why are you performing austerities? Why you invoked me? What do you want? And Hiranyakashipu said in one line, in one sentence, I want to become immortal. Brahma smiled. That's not possible, Hiranyakashipu, because even I am not immortal. What? Yes. There's end to Brahma's life too. After 100 years of Brahma's life, another Brahmaji comes. And if there is no qualified Jiva to sit on the post of Brahma, then Lord himself, he becomes Brahma. Hiranyagarbha. Then he acts as Brahma, the creator, creation work. So Brahma said, I cannot give you this boon. You can ask some other boon. And he said, okay then. Just in one breath he asked so many boons. Then give me this boon that I cannot be killed inside, outside, in the sky, on the earth, by animal, by human being, by demons, by demigods. Not in daylight, not in dark, not inside, outside, and what else? Not in any month.
No animal, no human.
Not animal, no human. And Brahma said, okay, enough. This is done. You became so powerful with my boons that no one can stand in front of you. And Hiranyakashipu thought, now there is no one, my opponent, who can fight with me. I'm God. But you don't understand. God means, Bhagwan means who has 6 opulences. Aishwarasya, Samagarasya, Virasya, Yasasya, Shriya, Gyan, Vairagya. Aishwarasya, complete opulence, complete strength, complete fame, complete beauty, complete knowledge, complete renunciation. Where's your renunciation?
Not qualified.
Not qualified, invalid. God means, Bhagwan means who is endowed with 6 opulences. So he think he got complete opulence. Not at all, not complete opulence. A little bit of opulence. The complete strength, not a little bit of that complete strength. Complete beauty, oh no, the Lord is more beautiful than you. He think I'm very popular and famous now. No. Yes, amongst demons. In your dynasty. In your race. What is your race? Some say I'm Asian, some say I'm... What are different kind of race?
Caucasian.
Huh?
Caucasian.
African,
Hispanic.
Asian, Spanish, Hispanic, non-Hispanic. So, if asked Hiranyakashipu, what's your race? Demon.
Demon.
I'm demon. That's his ethnic background. I'm demon. Yeah. So Hiranyakashipu, after getting those boons from Brahma, now he thought, I'm God, I'm Bhagwan. So first of all, I want to cut the root, and that's demigods. So he came to Swarga, the kingdom of demigods. And hearing Hiranyakashipu's coming, all the demigods, they're running here and there, hither and thither, here and there, and they hide themselves. The whole country is empty. What is the fun of ruling the country? There is no subjects. Hiranyakashipu became so frustrated. He roared loudly, where are all of you? Come here! Otherwise I'm going to kill all of you. And Indra, Surya, Chandra, everyone just came trembling in front of Hiranyakashipu, literally trembling. Sit down! Speak my glories. Some devotees, they explain this in a very funny way. Indra came because he is the president of all demigods, the king. Who are you? Sir, my name is Indra. What is your role? I pour rain. That's my duty, that's my work. On whose instruction? Indra is now thinking, if I say Vishnu, he can't bear this, he's going to kill me. He said, he looked towards Surya and Chandra, what shall I say? Just say something. He said, sir, please forget about whose instruction. Now you are our boss, under your instruction. Okay, take Mridanga, sit there. Play Mridanga. And who are you? Glittering so much? Sir, my name is Chandra, moon. Handsome. What do you do? I gave moon rays. Whose instruction? Looked over Indra. Indra said, just say what I said. Said, doesn't matter, sir, whose instruction? I'm going to work under your instruction now. Okay, take Kartal, sit down here. And then Surya came. Everyone carrying so many instruments. Veena, Kartal, Mridanga, harmonium. Now, bring any singer. I want any singer. And demigods looking each other. Who is the singer here? I want to hear my glories. Bring any singer. And they all looked upon Narada. Demigods approached Naradaji, please come and save us. We are in danger. We know how to play instrument, little bit here and there, but not accurate. Hiranyakashipu is our ruler, our boss. He wants to hear some singing, and you sing very well. Narada said, I have no fear. Shri Narada came there. Hiranyakashipu said, what's your name? He said, Narada. I heard you are a good singer. Can you sing my glories? Narada said, well, I always sing the glories of someone who is very beautiful, and that is Hiranya. Hiranyakashipu thought he's referring to me. Hiranya means gold, one who has golden complexion. And who has golden complexion? Radharani. Hiranyakashipu said, yes, well, I'm very impressed. Sing. And Narada is carrying one veena in his hand. And is singing Hiranya, Hiranya in many different phrases. Hiranya, Hiranya, Hiranya. He is referring to his Lord. The eyes of my Lord is like golden. The complexion of my Lord is golden. In this way, yeah? And Hiranyakashipu is thinking, he's praising me. He said, well done, I'm very happy. Clapping for this. And all demigods said, Maharaji, oh, you saved us. Otherwise he would have killed. Hiranyakashipu became so powerful. No one is there to fight with him. And he started terror all around. He glanced towards ocean, ocean trembling. Ocean, give all those pearls and jewels which are present in your waters. Bring here. And ocean with its waves, bringing all the valuable jewels. You know, ocean is a reservoir of all the jewels and precious stones. Where do you think you get the pearls and diamonds? Ocean. Okay. Mukta, pearls. So ocean is offering at the feet of Hiranyakashipu with his waves. Hiranyakashipu glancing over the directions, all 10 directions, they come with folded hands. And Hiranyakashipu say, I want breeze from this direction. Then that direction comes forward. Yes, Prabhu, the breeze is coming from my direction. He's ordering the wind, ordering sun, moon. So that means he's controller now. All the 9 planets, come here in my courtyard and sit in my favorable houses.
Okay.
Understand? 9 planets?
Yes.
Astrologer knows this.
Yes.
Do we have control over planets? They are controlling us. And that's why we go through some turbulence in our life. And good times in our life. Because it's where the planet is sitting in which house and who is facing that house, right?
Yes.
I'm right. So about astrology. But Hiranyakashipu, he ordered the 9 planets, come here and sit in a favorable houses. I want all favorable situations around me. And 9 planets trembling, and they are bound to sit on the favorable houses and facing each other. What if Saturn looking towards Jupiter? What happens then?
Fight. It's not very good.
Saturn and Jupiter,
They don't get along.
they don't get along. So that means sometimes a person feels, I must do bhakti. And after 2 hours, there's no point of doing bhakti. Enjoy. What are you wasting your life? Another 2 hours, bhakti is essence. So it's Saturn and Jupiter fighting. And there's fight between us. So influence of stars, on conditioned souls. But according to Vrindavan Das Thakur, Chaitanya Bhagavat, he quoted one verse. Yadi Krishna Bhakti hai balwan. If Krishna Bhakti means a performer, performing Krishna Bhakti well, not accurate because we are still struggling, but with good intent, with purity, then Vidhi, Kalam Vidhi hai Khan Khan. That means the will of providence also cut into pieces. Planets can't do anything there. The influence, the potency of that Krishna Bhakti is enough to nullify all the bad effects of the planets. They can't do anything. Is Bhakti powerful or the planets powerful? Of course, Bhakti. But we have to be keen and interested in that Bhakti. That's the important point. Anyhow, Hiranyakashipu, seeing that everyone is now my followers and my servants, he became so powerful and his ego got boosted there. Then he is thinking, now only left is Vishnu. I want Vishnu. I want to fight with him. If demigods are my servants, who is Vishnu? This is ego. What ego? False ego. And if Lord says this is true ego. What is the true ego of the Lord? In Bhagavad Gita, index finger on his chest, in front of all the kings on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Mahabharata. Aham sarvasva prabho. Krishna boldly saying this. And simultaneously he is so humble. Yeah, he's so humble. He worshipped the lotus feet. He worshipped the feet of the sages. He's so humble. He's ready to eat the banana peels. He's so humble. He can eat that raw rice of Sudama. But when he has to express his ego, expressing in Mahabharata, index finger on his chest, claiming, I am the Lord. Aham sarvasva prabho, matta sarvam pravartate, itti matta bhajante bhav, buddha bhav samanvita. I am the Lord of everyone. Everything emanates from me. Yeah? And then he's showing his universal form. It's not just he's claiming, but he's also showing. Hiranyakashipu is claiming, I am Lord, but where is your universal form? It's just artificial imposition, claiming that I am Lord. So they live in their own moods, thinking, Prabhutta Painu, means now I attain all potency and strength, and now I'm the ruler, I'm the controller. This is demonic mentality. And there are many demons around us. All over the world, many demons around us. They think they are controllers. A controller has to be immortal. Controller has to be the person who has no beginning and no end. That's the meaning of controller. And who is that controller? Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. Yeah? Chintamani Prakasagma Shukalpa Vriksha Laksha Vritesha Survira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahat Satr Sambrahma Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. Anand Chinmeras Pratibhavitavi Tavi Nijarupataya Eva Kalabhi Golokeva Nivasitam Akhilatma Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. Premanjan Churitam Bhakta Vilochanena Santa Sadevideshu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundara Chinta Gunsa Rupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. What is Adi Purusha means?
The original controller.
The original controller, he has no end, no beginning, no end. Hiranyakashipu is just assuming, I am the controller. So, thinking like this and creating terror all over. But he was astonished and surprised to see his own son is not scared of him. He's not afraid of him. And one day, it's a very long story. Very soon we're going to get sunset, sundown, and we have to do Abhishek. Devotees are fasting. Yeah? So long story short, Hiranyakashipu saw his darling son, name is Prahlad, 5-year young boy, so beautiful, innocent, soft heart, pure heart. One in the whole demonic dynasty, just one person, who is only and only worshipping Lord. Everyone else is just unfavorable, opposite. Imagine, sometimes we, not me, but many people, I go around the world, they complain, my husband is not favorable, I can't come to programs. My wife is not favorable, I can't come to programs. My children are not favorable, my parents are not favorable. So I cannot do bhakti. Imagine if you are in one country where you are the only one devotee in the entire country, and you are the only devotee and the rest all are non-devotees. What is there to inspire to do bhakti? Nothing. Prahlad Maharaj so staunch in his moods and his bhakti and his beliefs. Very staunch. So once upon a time, Hiranyakashipu, seeing his darling son sitting right in front of him, oh Prahlad, come boy, come here, sit on my lap. Prahlad sat on the lap of his father Hiranyakashipu. And Hiranyakashipu, heart melting and petting on his Prahlad's head. Prahlad, holding his chin. So sweet, Bobby. So sweet. So Prahlad, you going to school. I appointed teachers to teach you. So can you tell me what you learned in your school? You know, this is how the parents will do. Oh my son, oh my daughter, what you learned today in the school? And they say A, B, D, G. Oh no, A, B, C, D. Yeah. You learned A, B, C, D? Yes. Which A, B, C, D? E, F, G. Which one? The short one or the big, long ones? Capital or the uppercase or the lowercase? A, B, C, D. So Hiranyakashipu also asked like this. He wants to know what my Prahlad is learning. because he has to take over. Prahlad said, without any fear, imagine, demigods, directions, planets, ocean, earth, everyone scared of Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad, on the lap of his father, no fear. How that is possible? What is that strength in Prahlad? The strength of belief. The strength of belief. And what is that? Rakshyati vishvaso goptiptim varnam tatha. The 6 limbs of Sharanagati, surrenderness. Staunch faith, my Lord is my protector. And firm belief, he is my maintainer. But Prahlad Maharaj, he never ever asked protection for what he's gone through. Or not even saying, God bless me, I'm going to sit on the lap of my father, I don't know what he's going to do. No. He's just sitting there and, yes, tell me, what's the best lesson you learned today? Prahlad, without any fear, he said, Tat sadhu manne asur vardehinam sadas mugdadiyam asad grihad hit atupatam griyandakupam vanam gatam yad harim ashrit. What? But Prahlad Maharaj said, Tat sadhu manne asur vardehinam. Prahlad never addressed his father as father or dad or papa. Never. How he addressed his father? O best amongst all the demons. Tat sadhu manne asur var dehinam. O best amongst all the demons. Hiranyakashipu, he felt so glad to hear this. The intent of Prahlad Maharaj saying this is, you are demon. Your mood is demonic because you are against the Lord. But hearing from the lips of Prahlad Maharaj saying that, oh, you are the best among the demons, Hiranyakashipu was thinking, he's praising me. Yes, I'm the king of all the demons. Tat sadhu manya survarde hinam sadas mugdadiyam asad grihad hitu atapatam griyandakupam vanam gatam yad harim ashret. It's the best lesson I learned is why a person wastes one's life being in a householder life which is compared to as dark well. Instead of that, one should go to forest and worship Shri. So be careful. Don't have doubt in the words of Prahlad Maharaj. He is addressing to grey Vedis, not to devotee grastas. Otherwise, you may think Prahlad Maharaj is telling us, we are grastas, so he is rebuking us, abusing us. This is not inspiring at all. No, he is addressing to grey Vedis. Who are grey Vedis? Grey Vedi?
Just materialistic sense.
Materialistic sense enjoyers who marry just for the reason of enjoying. And we see so many around in Texas. Yes, now the big houses, swimming pool in the backyard, big houses, BMW, Mercedes, Tesla. And one think, wow, so opulent house, chandelier, golden, grey Medis. Everything is for their sense enjoyment. So Prahlad Maharaj is not addressing to grastas. Grasta means those householders whose center of their life and their family is Krishna. It's not for them. For them, their house is not dark well. Their house is, as Srila Bhakti Thakur said, Jedina grihe bhajana dekhi grihe te golok bhaya charana sedu dekhiya ganga.
worship of the Lord is done in my home.
Shuddha bhakata charana renu bhajana anukula. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Je dine grihe bhajana dekhi. If householders worship Radha and Krishna at home and center of their life, wife, husband and children is Krishna, then that's not different of Golok Vrindavan. Grihe te Golok bhai. I see that house as Golok Vrindavan. So he's not saying about sannyasis or the ashrams. Je dine grihe, householders. Understand? That's the blessings of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And on the contrary, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, dark well. You know dark well? Some well which has no water. They're grey babies. They are chewing the chewed. Chewing the chewed? What is that? Chewing gum? Just chewing. What flavor are you getting by chewing? No flavor, just chewing. Vanam gatam yatharim ashret. One should go to Van, means Vrindavan or Mayapur, and worship Shri Hari there. Prahlad Maharaj said this. And all the bodyguards and whoever was present there is scared to hear what Prahlad is saying. They were trembling. Shantamarka, his teachers were trembling. What Prahlad is saying. And Hiranyakashipu became angry and upset. What are you saying? Prahlad, this is what you learned? This is what your teacher is teaching? And Hiranyakashipu looked towards the teachers. Shanda and Amarka, the sons of Shukracharya, the priest of
the demons.
Demons, Shukracharya. And Shukracharya and Shanda Amarka, no sir, it wasn't us. We are not teaching this. We are not teaching this. Prahlad, go away. And Shantamarka, what are you teaching them? We are not teaching. Take him and teach them. Give them good education. Not this bad education. This is spoiling my son. Teach what I want him to learn. Just take him. So in the first place, he was a little sober on Prahlad Maharaj and showed his anger and disappointment. Shantamarka took Prahlad in a corner. Who taught you this? Where it was written? English, geography, history, biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics. We never taught you this. This wasn't our subject. We are only teaching you what we are told to teach you. And that is what? Duplicity, cheating, how to cheat, how to do politics. This is what you have to learn. Because you have to take over your father's throne in future. Who taught you this? Prahlad, never ever speak the name of your father's enemy in front of him. Prahlad Maharaj said, nobody taught me. You didn't taught me this. You can't even teach me this. You can't even teach me this because you don't know about this. Then how you learn this? Prahlad Maharaj said, Yatha Brahmati Brahman Swayam Akarshishta Nido Tato Bhedeti Chetas Chakrapan Yadichai. Just like iron get attracted to a magnet. No one is teaching my iron to get attracted to magnet. It just happens, spontaneous. Similarly, I get attracted to my Supreme Lord, to Vishnu, naturally, spontaneously, without any efforts. Nobody is teaching me. But Prahlad, be careful. Don't speak this. And then, again, long story short, in this way, some days passed, and now Shantamarka told Prahlad, we have some official work to do. We are placing you as monitor of the class, the head student of the class. Today you teach all the students, and later we come and take over. Prahlad Maharaj said, I got a good opportunity now to express what is going on in my heart. Yes, I want Chandamarka to go away. I want my teachers to go away. They are not teachers, they are cheaters. They are cheating. And Prahlad Maharaj got a good chance to speak to his friends today in the classroom. All said, Prahlad, let's enjoy today. Teachers are not here. Prahlad said, but today I'm the teacher and I'm going to share something so important to all of you. You're my friends, right? You're my friends. Imagine how 5-year young boy is speaking. So sweet, huh? So cute. You're my friends, right? My demon friends. So Prahlad Maharaj said, Komar achet pragyo dharma bhagvat aniha. Learn this. Durlabh manushya janam tadapyanu dhruvartadam. You know this verse? Yeah? Speak. Loud. With emotions. Komar achet pragyo dharma bhagvat aniha. What is the meaning?
One should embrace the human birth of life, and they should take the Krishna consciousness when they're young.
Very good. One clapping for him. One should not waste one's human life and engage in Krishna consciousness, means serving Lord from the age of 5. How old are you? 5 into 2, 10. You are 10. So you have to take Krishna consciousness more seriously. You are 10 now. So 5, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, because he was also 5. The cross question to Prahlad Maharaj. The friend said, but Prahlad, what we learned so far, what we heard so far, one is supposed to do rituals and all after getting thread ceremony, initiation, and that is after 8 years old. So we still have 3 more years to enjoy. Prahlad Maharaj said, no. That is about Varnashram Dharma. What is Varnashram Dharma? Varna and Ashram? Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanprastha, Sannyas. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. That is what you heard right, but that is about Varnashram Dharma. But what I am speaking to all of you today is about Bhagavad Dharma. And Bhagavad Dharma, for following Bhagavad Dharma, there is no age limit. I just said 5, but it's supposed to be right from the womb of the mother. Yes? Prahlad Maharaj is saying this. Want to hear something more?
Yes.
Very interesting. Bolo, bolo. Komar achet pragyo, dharma bhagvat aniha. I'm not going to spare you all today. Abhishek will be 9 o'clock.
Yes. Yes.
यथाहि पुरुषस्य विष्णु पादोस्पर्शनम यद एष सर्वभूतानां प्रिय आत्मेश्वर सुरेत. So Rupa Braj, when you learning this Komar achet pragyo, also have to learn the next verse. That makes complete. The human form of life affords one a chance to return home, means to Krishna. Therefore, every living entity, especially in the human form of life, must engage in devotional service to the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I am teaching about Bhagavad Dharma, not Varnashram Dharma. For Varnashram Dharma, there is an age limit. For Bhagavad Dharma, there is no age limit. Just like when to start following Ekadashi? From 8 to 80. This is the regulation. From 8 to 80 years old. So that means after crossing 80, one should say, I'm free now. What a relief. I'm 81. I'm turning 81. Happy birthday, 81st birthday. No need to follow any Ekadashi. bring cake and cheesecake and all that. Huh? Yes, bring taco. And ice cream. And that is to be very specific. Blue. Was that bluebell has blue? No. Varnashram dharma means, Bhagavad dharma means until your last breath and moment you take birth. The friends of Prahlad Maharaj asked, but why? What is this Bhagavad dharma? Prahlad Maharaj said, because Durlabh Manushya Janam, this human form of life is so rare. I already spoke about this, right? 2 days back. Durlabh Manushya Janam, this human form of life is so rare. Tadapenu Dhruvarthatam. And on the top of that, can fall any minute, any moment. Can die any moment. Therefore, right from the womb of the mother, because children, they also die in the womb of the mother. So what is the guarantee they're going to take birth? No guarantee. What is the guarantee if they don't die? At the age of 5, 8, 10, 15, 20, 25, we hear so much. Who can tell? Who have prediction of their life? No one. Tadupra Dhavartadam. So what to do? One should worship the lotus feet of the Lord Vishnu. This devotional service is natural because Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Lord, is the most beloved and the master of the soul and well-wisher of all living entities. Boys, you like my idea? Yes, Prahlad. We want to hear more. Okay, listen. Sukham indrika daita deha yogina dehinam sarvatra labhyate deva yatha dukh ayatnat. Prahlad Maharaj saying. Sarvatra labhyate deva yatha dukh ayatnat. Prahlad Maharaj continued. My dear friends, born of demonic families, you my friends because we have same race. The happiness perceived with reference to the sense objects by contact with the body can be obtained in any form of life. Understand what he's saying? Understand? Again, focus on this. Happiness perceived. When happiness comes? When senses get gratified. It can be eyes, tongue, ear, touch, whatever. One derives happiness, which is so temporary in nature. I always say this. Yeah. That enjoyment, that happiness, but when we drive through our senses, then it goes to one limit and goes to saturation. And after saturation, there is no happiness anymore. Then it starts fading. This is happiness one perceived with contact with sense objects. But this is obtainable in any form of life. Yeah, even deer, even a fox. Because I'm seeing them from days around my house there. They also eat, they also sleep, they also have children. They also enjoying their senses according to their conception. Such happiness is automatically obtained without endeavors, just as we obtain distress. Is there anyone who invite distress? Today is Sunday, oh Lord, oh distress, please come my home. Huh?
Kunti.
Oh,
Yes. Only Kunti Devi can say this. We can't say this. Only Queen Kunti can say this. We can't say this. For distress, please come. At least two, please. I'm missing you so much. It's been so long. I'm not getting any distress. So the question is, Srila Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to say this. Do you invite distress? No. But they come or not? Similarly, there is no need to invite happiness, they will come by own. If distress can come by its own, happiness can also come by its own. Then why endeavor for happiness, which can come without invitation? As distress comes without inviting, happiness also comes without inviting, which is destined from the previous lifetimes. It's destined. Why you endeavor for those happiness? That same amount of endeavors you can put for worshipping Vishnu, my Lord. Yes? Makes sense? Prahlad Maharaj is saying this. So he's saying many things, but because that's a classroom and he's teaching his friends, so he said, let's hear some mathematics now. Pumso varshatam hi ayus tad ardham cha jitatmana nishpalam yad aso ratrayam ashete antham prapita satama. Mathematics. Every human being has a maximum duration of life of 100 years. The calculation begins here. 100 years. But for one who cannot control his senses, who is a materialistic person, just inquire, half of those years are completely lost. Means from 100, half is lost because at night he sleeps 12 hours, being covered by ignorance. Just sleep. 100 minus 50. 50 means 50 years is just sleeping. How much left? 50. How many left? 50 years left. Out of 100, 50 left. Therefore, such a person has a lifetime of only 50 years. 50 is finished. He's just sleeping. Then, Mukta Balo Kumar Kido Yata Vimshati. There was a time when I was young, I knew all these verses. But now I'm old, you see. I still remember a few, but there was a time when I learned everything. Muktu Balo Kumar Kido Yata Vimshati. Jara Grasta Dehasya Yati Akalpasya Vimshati. Vimshati means 20. Now, how a human being wastes another 20 years? 50 wasted in sleeping. In the tender age of childhood, even everyone is bewildered. One passes 10 years. Muktu Balo. Balo means young age, kids. They are in a very bewildered state of, in other words, put in a simple words, they only like to play with toys. You know what's happening in the background there? We are here and getting something so important, and what is their life about? This is a practical example. All the kids, they are playing in the background. They have nothing to do with this. And we were also like this. Yes?
Yes.
5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Mugdha Kumar, Mugdasya Balak, Kishore Kido Yata Vimshati. And when teenagers, so in boyhood, engaged in sporting and playing, one passes 10 years. And in childhood, playing with toys, wasting years. Teenager with attractions. Childhood with toys. Sri Shankaracharya said, Bhaj Govindam, Govindam bhajam Murmate. Balas tavat kida sakta, taruni tavat taruni rakta, vriddhas tavat chinta magna, par brahmapi kopina magna. Bhaj Govindam, Govindam bhajam Murmate. O foolish mind, worship Govinda, because balas tavat kida sakta. In your childhood, you wasted your life in just playing around. Taruni tava taruni rakta. In your teenager, young age, attractions. You wasted your life in attractions. Vriddhas tava chinta magna. And when the old age comes, then worries. Old age means always worries. Par brahmapi kopina magna. But no one is wondering or understanding the superiority of that Supreme Lord. No one is worshipping that Lord. And one wastes one's life like this. Sri Shankaracharya said this. Prahlad Maharaj saying. So 50 plus 20, how many left? 30. Then, Durapena kamena mohana chavalisya. Shesham greshu saktasya paramatasya yakatihi. One whose mind and senses are uncontrolled becomes increasingly attached to family life because of lusty desires and very strong illusions. In such a madman's life, the remaining years are also wasted because even during those years, he cannot engage himself in devotional service. Those 30 years which are left is only to enhance one's situations. Big house, more big house. Small car, more big house. A more big car. In just advancing in more comforts and luxuries. And not happy and satisfied with just necessities. So simple living, high thinking. Not following that concept and reverse concept. And in this way, one wastes one life. Now, so that's why I said these instructions of Prahlad Maharaj to his friends is like a thunderbolt. Money is so dear that one conceives of money as being sweeter than honey. Therefore, who can give up the desire to accumulate money? Who? Everyone wants money, especially in this age, in this era. And especially in household life, he's saying. Thieves, professional servants, and merchants try to acquire money even by risking their dear lives. This is the nature of money. First of all, endeavoring to collect, accumulate, and when it is too much, then there is always worry how to save. Investment, protecting. Investment, then putting so much endeavors to save that investments. Whom Prahlad Maharaj is addressing to? Again and again he is saying, materialistic people, those whose intent is only to enjoy senses. But grastas, they need to accumulate wealth a little bit. Because if the intent is pure, and that means engaging in Krishna consciousness activities. If I'm accumulating a little wealth, suppose I got a lottery or from somewhere, legacy, I must give to serve Krishna. I want to serve my Gurudev, my Krishna. So that accumulation, that giving is totally different from a materialistic person. Can you understand this? That's what I'm saying. I can very easily relate this because I go so many homes, so many houses. And I feel so sorry, I cry, and my heart melts to see how these people have so much money, they're billionaires. And what they're doing with this possessions and money, they're just wasting their life. Wasting their life. You can have one watch and it gives correct time, 7:40. And you're buying a Rolex watch, also giving same time, 7:40. It's not done. Watch is giving you some other time. Or for Satyuga. That means, on a very practical grounds, something which is necessity and important, there's no issues, no problems with that. But more than that is wasting. More than that is just wasting. Everyone needs one house. At least I need 2-3 bedroom house for my kids, for studies. This is good. But not that seeing some other person I want to mention. Or I also want a swimming pool in my backyard. I really feel sorry. I really feel sorry for those people who have so much and they can do so much Krishna seva. So much. But they're just wasting their money, like thousands of dollars without anything. Without any reasoning. Just Spending one Sunday, they spend $40,000-$50,000 like this. Just one Sunday. If you want to party, want to spend something for your leisure, just take 5,000-10,000 and give 40,000 rest in the service of the Lord. They don't understand this concept. Don't understand that there is end to this life and end to your self-gratification. Why not you, before leaving this body, do something good so that this investment of good being done in this lifetime can yield so much good results in your next life. Because every investment always gives profits. This is investment of life. Why wasting your money? Why wasting your energy? Something which you can enjoy in $5,000. Why spending $50,000? You can go and enjoy. Okay, God has given you money. Can do whatever you want. A little bit, okay, fine. Understandable. But not over. But there are many devotees also like that, who have everything, but they are very fond of serving Krishna. And when they have big heart, broad mind, and they know the concept of reincarnation, that there is going to be a life after this life. If I invest in the service of Lord in my lifetime, giving up one of my possessions, I'm going to get more in my next life. That's what God has given you, Krishna has given you. Krishna has given all this to serve Him, but you're taking misadvantage of this facility. So you'll not be given. So today, a person is billionaire. What about his next life? He enjoyed all his credits, everything. Nothing is left with him. And what happened next life? Homeless, poor beggar on the street. After how many years? 80, 90 years? That's all? Born with a silver spoon? All enjoyments, facilities? 80, 90 years just enjoying, not done any seva. And next life you are a beggar. Because you wasted all your credits. It's a simple concept, yes? ATM card, withdraw every day, 800, 1000. How long can you withdraw? 6 months, 7, 8 months, 9 months, 1 year? The account is zero. Using your credits. Finish. Oh, this is too strong. Strong pressure here. How can a person who is more affectionate to his family, the core of his heart being always filled with their pictures, give up their association? Prahlad Maharaj is saying, how is possible living a materialistic life to delete, to wipe off, to delete all that which you have stored in your memories? And what is that? How can a person who is most affectionate to his family, the core of his heart, being always filled their pictures, give up their association? Specifically, a wife is always very kind and sympathetic and always please her husband in a solitary place. Who could give the association of such a dear and affectionate wife? He is always in the memory. Small children talk in a broken language, very pleasing to hear, and their affectionate father always think of the sweet words. Dad, Papa, my son. How could he give up their association? One's elderly parents and one's sons and daughters are always very dear. A daughter is especially dear to her father, and while living at her husband's house, she is always in his mind. Who could give up that association? You know, these are what? Entanglements. These are bindings. Aside from this, there are many decorated items of household furniture, and there are also animals and servants. Who could give up such comforts? The attached householder is like a silkworm, which weaves a cocoon in which it becomes imprisoned, unable to get out. We just keep on getting more and more entangled. Let's buy a nice furniture. Yeah? I met one person who took me in his bedroom. Not his bedroom, but just his bed. Just his bed was $70,000. Just the bed, not the bedroom. Yes. Because he has so much wealth. And it's so decorative, so comfortable. But guess what? He's not getting sleep. Maharaj, true. Maharaj, I don't get good sleep. I applied all medicines, melatonin, everything. But not good sleep. Because always worry about his business, about how investment or money. And I was thinking what to say to him. It will be very unpolite, rich man. But I said, you can buy a bed of $70,000, cost $70,000. Can you buy sleep? And he told me, honestly, I cannot buy sleep. I can buy pills, but I cannot buy sleep. I said, then what is the use of your bed? And you see a poor man, he just sleeps on the roadside, without even a bed. In India, we see many, they're just lying on the roadside. And so much traffic is going on, honking is going on. They're like in deep sleep. Their snoring is more higher than the honking. Because he has no worry, carefree. Understand? Prahlad Maharaj is referring to materialistic people. But if we are devotees, householders, or sannyasis, if we are also living like a materialistic karmi, then this instructions is for everyone. Understand? He's picturizing us, our situation. Simply for the satisfaction of two important senses. All these things, right? Furniture, servants, pets, son, daughter, wife, husband, parents, everything. Simply for the satisfaction of two important senses. What are two? Tongue and the genitals. One is bound by material conditions. How can one escape? 5-year young boy Prahlad Maharaj learned so much. Kutam posham vyani jayur. One who is too attached cannot understand that he is wasting his valuable life for the maintenance of his family. He also fails to understand that the purpose of human life, that life which is suitable for realization of Krishna, is being spoiled. However, he is very cleverly attentive to seeing that not a single farthing is lost by mismanagement. Thus, although an attached person in material existence always suffers from threefold miseries, he does not develop a distaste for the way of material existence. In this way, Prahlad Maharaj said so much. We need days to listen this. Isn't it inspiring?
Yes.
There's tomorrow. We'll be back.
This is lecture given by Prahlad Maharaj. Such strong lecture. Such strong lecture. It's just touching the heart. That's why Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada said, always read this instruction of Prahlad Maharaj if you want to get strong in your bhakti. It's so inspiring. So there are many instructions like this, and when the session was over, then all the children, all the friends of Prahlad Maharaj raised the question, Prahlad, we are on the same age, right? How come you know so much? And we don't know this. You speaking this lecture as you have learned from the womb of your mother. Prahlad Maharaj said, you are right. I learned from the womb of my mother. And then Prahlad Maharaj said, when Hiranyakashipu, when he went for performing austerities, then Indra, the king of demigods, thinking that we can't harm Hiranyakashipu because he's very powerful right now, but at least we can kill the descendant of Hiranyakashipu. Because we can tolerate for some years Hiranyakashipu, but when he dies, then we'll be free. But if another Hiranyakashipu will take birth, then we lost. We get lost forever. So we can't harm Hiranyakashipu, at least we can kill the son which is in the womb of his wife, means his wife pregnant. At least we can kill that. Another Hiranyakashipu is taking birth. So Prahlad Maharaj is saying, so Indra came to kidnap my mother and wants to kill me in the womb. But then immediately Naraji came on the scene. And Naraji said, Indra, be careful. You're not killing the womb of this mother, thinking, you're thinking this is an ordinary child in the womb of the mother. No. He's a pure devotee of the Lord. So be thoughtful, be mindful about this. He's a pure devotee of the Lord taking birth in the womb of the mother. Indra, just by hearing this, he paid obeisances and ran away. Because he knows very well, Lord can tolerate any nonsense. But one thing is intolerable for him. And that is what? Any harm too comes to the devotees. Anyone who's criticizing or harming devotees, you can't escape from the anger of the Lord. And it comes in so many ways. It's easy to harm for fun, but be careful. If you're going to harm the devotees of the Lord who are always engaged in worshipping Lord and serving Him, putting all efforts and endeavors in serving Him, don't try to harm that devotee. Otherwise, you will be recipient of the anger of the Lord, which can come in many ways. Health issues, mental issues, family issues, quarrels, fights. Your children may die. Anything can happen. You may die. So just be mindful with this. Mindful. Indra heard this and he paid obeisances, he ran away. He said, this is not my area. He knows this. And then Naraji said, because my mother was not in a safe place, Shinara brought my mother in his ashram, and there, what Naraji is speaking, always he is speaking about Bhagavad Dharma. Always Bhagavad Dharma. My mother, she didn't remember much, but I was hearing this Bhagavad Dharma in the womb of my mother, and I immediately grasped everything and learned everything. Right in the womb. Shri Parikshit Maharaj in the womb of Mother Uttara, he saw Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj in the womb of the mother. And he heard Bhagavad Dharma. That means there is no age barriers for performing bhakti. And then Prahlad Maharaj said, whatever I learned from my guru, Shri Narad. My guru is not Shandavarka, they are teachers. Teacher is not guru. And that was one of the podcasts. KV, he did a podcast at Haripriya's residence some years back. So he asked this question to me, what do you have to say about this Western world where people assuming teachers also as gurus? I said, no, that's not possible. They are teachers of different areas. Teachers of sports, teachers of mathematics, teachers of English and all that. They are teachers, they are not gurus. Then he raised the question, what is the difference? I said, guru means also a teacher, but who imparting a spiritual knowledge. these teachers are not giving spiritual knowledge. But one who is specifically giving spiritual knowledge is termed as teacher, the guru. Because the definition guru means gu shab andhakarasya rutam avrodaka. Gu means darkness and ru means one who dissipates that darkness. That's the term guru. So are these teachers in unis and schools, they're dissipating the darkness? They're creating more darkness.
Getting you into it and teaching you.
Yeah. They're teaching us more like Chandamarka. How can you be more prosperous? How can you earn more money and enjoy your life? Understand? This is how it is. But Shri Prahlad Maharaj boldly said, I learned this from my Guru, Naradji. In this way, session was over. And days passed. And one day, Hiranyakashipu, Kayadu, she decorated her son Prahlad. Took so long to decorate him. And told Prahlad, go to your dad. He's missing you. So Hiranyakashipu was sitting in his palace with all the guards and everyone, ministers sitting around him. And then Hiranyakashipu saw Prahlad, so beautiful. My boy, come here. Sit on my lap. By now you must have learned so much. Tell me, what is the best knowledge amongst all other knowledge? Understand? In the first place, what he asked, what have you learned in school? And today he asked this question, what is the best knowledge amongst all other knowledges? Prahlad Maharaj, without any fear, all demons around, ferocious, ugly, and are sitting on the lap of a person who's a terrorist. Yeah, one who's spread terror is terrorist.
Yeah.
Prahlad Maharaj fearlessly said, Shavanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. Imagine, 5-year young boy, tiny small hands, folded hands, and speaking like this. Huh? Shavanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pad Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasya Sakhyam Atman Vedanam Iti Pumsam Arpita Vishnu Bhakti Shanam Lakshana. I learned this knowledge. What is the meaning of this verse? One can perform the service of the Lord by engaging in 9 different varieties of bhakti, the limbs of bhakti. That begins with Shavanam, hearing. Shavanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Kirtana means by speaking. And Smaranam, by remembering. Shavanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Pad Sevanam. Pad Sevanam means serving the lotus feet of the Lord. Then Archanam. Archanam means worship. Pad Sevanam, Archanam. Vandanam. Vandanam means prayers. Then Sakhyam. Making friendship with the Lord. Not that, hi buddy, how are you? Not that kind of friendship. Means Sakhya Bhav. You are my well-wisher. Friend means a well-wisher. Not that friend in need is a friend indeed, or friend indeed is a friend in need. But friend means a well-wisher. That means Sakhya Bhav. You are my well-wisher. I'm going to reveal my heart to you, and I want to hear your heart. What is that verse?
Not Shravanam Kirtan.
No. From Updeshamrit. Dadati pratiginnati guhyam akhyati prichhati. Guhyam akhyati prichhati. Revealing heart and hearing heart. Sakhya Bhav. Shamanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Swaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasya. Servitor mood. Cooking for Lord, decorating Lord, serving Him, fanning Him, etc. Making the deities to rest, making all that. Sakhe. Dasya Sakhe, Atma Nivedanam. Atma Nivedanam means surrender yourself. Now there are two kinds of Atma Nivedanam. Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj described this. What are two types? Two directions. One is engage all your ingredients in service of the Lord. You got some fruits from store, first fruit to be offered to the Lord. You got a new car, how are you to offer new car to the Lord? Bring your deities and made them sit on the car. First passenger in the car is the Lord. So you offered your Lord. Or just give a drive to a devotee. So offering everything. You got a new outfits. Lord is not going to snatch from you. But just 1 second offered at the lotus feet of the Lord. Anything. So engaging all your surroundings. This is one area. And other is offer yourself, then everything around is already offered. Offer yourself means Atma Nivedan Tua Pade Kari Hoino Parama Sukhi. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying Atma Nivedana Tua Pade Kari Hoino Parama Sukhi Dukhe Dure Gelo Chinta Na Rahivo Jodike Ananda Dekhi. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur with so much humble mood is saying, O Lord, the day when I offered myself to you, Atma Nivedan, that nothing is mine, everything is yours, I am also yours. My family is yours, my house is yours, my all belongings are yours. I have no rights on all that. Everything I have offered to you. Everything. You want to hear the example of offering? One householder, disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, whatever he was getting a monthly salary from his office, on the last day of the month, he used to come and offer everything in an envelope to Srila Prabhupada. This is my efforts and endeavors of a month. My all energy engaged in earning this. Apart from my sadhan time, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, this is my earnings, I am handing over to you. And Srila Prabhupada, he was taking that, and whatever is necessity for survival, he is giving back to him as prasadam. And rest he was keeping with him for service of Krishna. Understand? He offered everything in the hands of his Gurudev. So what Gurudev did? Grabbed everything and ran away. He's householder, he has children. He knows school fee, eating, savings, etc. So Srila Prabhupada, whatever necessity gave back to him, and rest he kept for the service of the temple. This is called Atma Nivedan. Offering everything. Like Shri Bali Maharaj. What he did? He was also a householder. What he did?
He offered his head up there.
Not head, he offered everything.
Everything.
Bali Maharaj gave all his possessions and his own self. Yeah. With your 2 big feet, you got everything, you took everything. Why sparing me? I'm also yours. So keep your 3rd feet on my hand. Foot on my hand. This is called Atma Nivedan. Understand? Now Atma Nivedan is also 2 kinds. One is neutral Atma Nivedan and one is in any rasa of braj. And there are 4 important rasas. Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhuras. Shri Bali Maharaj, his Atma Nivedan was simple, neutral Atma-nivedan. My belongings, my possessions, my family, myself, everything is yours. But there is no one specific rasa. Understand? In that Atma-nivedan. But this is compared to the Atma-nivedan means, Atma-nivedan means? No. Atma-nivedan means in English?
Full self-surrender.
Full self-surrender, yes. Self-surrender. So that self-surrender of Rukmani for Krishna is in Madhur Ras. She also offered everything to Krishna. She wanted Krishna to come and take her away. That's in Madhur Ras. So how Atma-nivedan happens, self-surrender happens? Bhakti Thakur is describing. Manasa deha geha jo kichu mora harpilu tuva pade nanda kishora. Manasa deha geha. My thoughts in my mind, my senses, my house, my family. Arpilu tuva pade. Oh Lord, I offered everything to your feet, to your lotus feet. Marobi rakhobi jo ichha tohar, nitya daspati toha adhikar. If you want to kill me or if you want to save me, whatever you desire, I'm not one to object you. Just keep me as you want to keep me. It's called self-surrender. Prahlad Maharaj said this. This time Hiranyakashipu, he was very upset and angry. And all others were just looking, what this boy is saying? He wants to get killed? Because Hiranyakashipu is demon. And when Hiranyakashipu heard this, he took Prahlad and threw him on the ground. Stupid. Go away from here. And he told his guards. After giving so many warnings, he's again and again and again teasing me by uttering the name of my enemy. He's got spoiled. Beat him. I don't mind. Kill him. Only a demonic father can say this. So we can understand with the consciousness of Hiranyakashipu here. You see? Too much mode of ignorance. I don't know this is true or not, but I heard when mother snake, when she lay eggs, she gives so many eggs. But because snakes, they are always in a mode of ignorance, she eats her own eggs, her babies. That's mode of ignorance. Yeah. And one thing I saw with my own eyes, when I was studying, my friend's house, the dog was giving birth to a child, to babies, and they consulted one doctor, and the trainer, I was present there that day. So the trainer told, when she is going to give birth to her babies, you have to be around with one stick. Because first time she is giving birth, and many times trainer said, I have experience, they are not aware what they are doing, and they are trying to grab and eat their own babies. First time, because they don't sense. But she is not going to eat all. If they give like 4 or 5, they are going to eat 1 or 2, and then something happens. Then my friend asked, then how they develop that mood, they are their mothers. The trainer said, after a while. In the beginning, when the baby, when she's delivering baby, she don't understand what's happening. But after 30 minutes or 20 minutes, you keep that baby on, next to the mother, and when she start leaking, then she will realize that mamta, that possessiveness develops after a while. And exactly that happened. So because they are in mode of ignorance, They don't care for eating their own babies. Scorpios, snakes, they later on they develop some possessiveness, and that too with one or two, but they lay many eggs and they just eat. Then what is the price of Nṛsiṃha-caturdaśī? Kill my child. He always speaking bad about me and taking the side of my enemy. Not a surprise. Throw him from the cliffs. Throw him in the ocean. Get bitten by snakes. Put him in fire. You know exactly what Nṛsiṃha-caturdaśī said. Prahlāda Maharaj was been getting tortured. And our Srila Gurudev said, not even one time Prahlāda Maharaj said, "Oh Lord, please protect me." Not even one time. Why? Gurudev raised this question, why he didn't say this? And he said, if anyone torture us like this, then what are we supposed to do? Namaste Nṛsiṃhaya. Please Lord help me, protect me, right? But Prahlāda Maharaj, not at all. Because he was thinking, why I have to waste my energy in praying Lord for my protection? I'm not selfish. I have firm faith. Maro bhi rakho bhi jo ichha tohar. If you want to save someone, no one can kill that person. And if you want to kill someone, no one can save that person. He's fully aware of this, fully established in this Siddhanta. And that's why he found no room to pray to Lord for his protection. Because he's firm in this idea. Oh, Lord wants to kill me, then, and who is this Nṛsiṃha-caturdaśī who can kill me? Nobody. I'm always protected by my Lord. Firm faith. Do we have this? No. Sorry. Therefore, this comes only staunch, unflinching faith and bhakti. Then this mood comes. Because we don't have bhakti. We are striving for bhakti, and that's why we have not this faith. That's the difference. So this is what happened to Prahlāda Maharaj. He didn't ask for any favor from Lord. He was being thrown from the cliffs, in the ocean, snakes, in fire. Nothing happened to him. All the soldiers got even the soldiers got scared. Who is protecting him? And they were reporting to Nṛsiṃha-caturdaśī. We threw him from the cliff, nothing happened. We threw him in the ocean, nothing happened. Snakes, nothing happened. Fire, nothing happened. The sister of Nṛsiṃha-caturdaśī, Holika, she got this boon that fire can't touch her. She said, brother, don't worry. I'm going to keep Prahlāda on my lap. Set fire all around me. Because I got this boon. Fire can't touch me, but Prahlāda will burn to ashes. Yes, Holika, your dear sister, you're very good. And she took Prahlāda on her lap. They put fire around her. She burned into ashes. The boon get reversed. Why? Because devotee. Remember this. Prahlāda Maharaj is a devotee of the Lord. So even nature, demigods, demons, no one can touch a devotee. That's the nature. To a surprise, Nṛsiṃha-caturdaśī, after getting reported, he raised in anger, he came with his club to Prahlāda Maharaj. I mean, there's so many more things to say, but I'm just looking, it's getting dark now. But it's a very interesting pastime, right?
The best.
The best. Nṛsiṃha-caturdaśī came with angry mood. You foolish! Because he got frustrated now. He was not getting killed. What do you think you are? Whose strength is in you? Who's saving you? He's shouting, yelling at Prahlāda. And Prahlāda is soft, mellow, mild words. He said, the same strength which is in me, his strength is in you. And His strength is everywhere, all pervading. Who is that? And where is He? Where is your Lord? It's a wrong question. You have to ask another way. Where is He not present? I see my Lord everywhere. So in that palace there were many pillars. So our acharyas describe Lord Nṛsiṃhadeva, Shri Nṛsiṃ Bhagwan, he was hiding amongst many pillars. This is one version of this pastime. He was hiding behind many pillars, and he was waiting for the time when Prahlad Maharaj was going to raise his finger and he will say, this pillar, and then Nṛsiṃ Bhagwan will jump and hiding behind that pillar because he has to come out. This is one version. But we heard from Gurudev differently that Hiranyakashipu said, your Lord is present in this pillar? I told you, isn't it? He's present everywhere because it's Vishnu. Vishnu means all pervading. He's all pervading, he's present everywhere. So let me see if your Lord is present in this pillar. And he gave a big bang on that pillar. The pillar broke. And we were just reading it. And a big, huge sound appeared from that pillar which was never been heard before. I'm fasting today. I could have imitated better if I'm eating tomorrow. Roaring of a lion. A huge big body. Half lion and half human. Which was never been seen before. Hiranyakashipu saw, who is this? He started trembling. Imagine the size of Hiranyakashipu, that's Satyuga. Hiranyakashipu is so tall. And Lord Nṛsiṃha, more tall than him. Huge, gigantic form, like a lion and human together. Hiranyakashipu was frustrated, angry, upset, and he tried to hit Shri Nṛsiṃ Bhagwan. Bolo Shri Nṛsiṃ Bhagwan ki Jai. Exactly this time. I was waiting for this time. And he grabbed Hiranyakashipu, just like a cat grab a mouse. Just grabbed like this with his hands. And grabbed and dragged him and sat on his throne. Dragging him and sat on his throne. Why? The throne of Hiranyakashipu is contaminated because of it's a demon throne. But Shri Nṛsiṃ Bhagwan, he knows very well, he is my servant, Jain Vijay. This is the throne of my servant. The throne of servant is my servant, my throne. And that's why he sat on the throne of Hiranyakashipu. And he was just about to kill him. Hiranyakashipu said, Brahma, demigods, liars. Lord Nṛsiṃ Bhagwan heard this and he stopped. How dare you can address my servants as liars? Especially to Brahma. He is my servant. So possessive. Why is liar? Because he gave me boons. What boons? Tell me. I cannot be killed inside and outside. Yes, Lord Shri Nṛsiṃ Bhagwan is answering. I'm killing you on the threshold. This is not in, this is not out. I cannot be killed in daylight or in dark. Shri Nṛsiṃ Bhagwan answered, this is not day, this is not night. This is what?
Twilight.
Twilight, dusk. I cannot be killed by human, demigods and demons. Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan said, I'm not human, I'm not demigod, I'm not demon. I cannot be killed by any animal. Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan said, I think you're confused. I'm half lion and half human. I cannot be killed by any creature created by Brahma. Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan said, I'm not in the creation of Brahma, whereas Brahma is in my creation. Understand? I cannot be killed by anyone created by Brahma. Shri Bhagavan said, I'm not in the creation of Brahma, Brahma is in my creation. I cannot be killed in any month. Bhagavan said, yes, that's why to kill you I made a new month. It's called Purushottam month. Coming next year. I made a new month for you, Purushottam month. So any other point? No other point.
Oh, the weapon.
Oh, I cannot be killed by any weapon.
Or
Thank you.
hand.
Or hand, thank you. He said, I'm not killing you with my hand or weapon. I'm killing you with my
Claws.
claws.
And he cannot be killed by anything living or dead. So the nails are considered.
Cannot be killed by any living or dead. So nails are considered to be not living and not dead. And then Satyam Vedatu Nijvritti Bhashitam. To fulfill the desire of his pure devotee Prahlad, that I see my Lord everywhere. To fulfill the desire of Brahma. To keep the words of Brahma. To keep the words of Prahlad Maharaj. And to keep his own promise in Bhagavad Gita. Ki kaunteha pratijani naam bhakta panashati. O son of Kunti, Arjun declared, my devotee never perish. My bhakti never perish. To keep his promise and to keep the words of Prahlad Maharaj, that I can see my Vishnu everywhere, and to keep the words of my Brahma. He is my servant. So he took his nails and Tava kar kamala vare nakham adbhuta shingam danita hiranyakashipu tanubhringam Keshavadhita Narabhari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Tab Kar Kamala Vare Nakham Adbhuta Shingam. Mostly it is seen that the hard thing can easily cut the soft thing. But here is Viruddharamashya, contrary. The chest of Hiranyakashipu is very hard, like a metal, and is being pierced with the soft nails, or not soft hands of Hiranyakashipu.
Lord. Hands.
Oh, but Lord, Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan. Tab kar kamala. Kar means hands. Kamala means lotus. Lotus is very soft. Tab kar kamala vare nakham adbhuta shingam. Dalita hiranyakashipu tanubringam. Just like a bumblebee. So powerful. It can pierce the wood. But here opposite is happening. Opposite. That the chest of Hiranyakashipu is so hard and the hands of Lord Nṛsiṃhadeva is soft, komal, tender, soft. But if you see the paws of lion, the nails are very sharp and strong. But inside, inner part is, the paws are very soft. This contrary nature. Understand? When the lion is playing with his cubs, he's not using his claws there. With what? Petting or playing with his paws. But when to kill any animal or to attack any animal, then nails. So while killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord applied his nails. and teared apart, and took his intestine and wrapped over his neck. Lord Shri Ram, Shri Krishna, always having garland of flowers, especially Krishna, Vajantisha Malum, a long garland with 5 different color of flowers. But the speciality of the garland of Lord Nṛsiṃha is the garland of intestines. Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam, Keshavadhrita Nṛhari Rupa. Shri Krishna appeared as Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan, but Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan can't appear as Krishna. Therefore, Keshavadhrita. Krishna is the origin of all incarnations. Is Anadir Adir Govind Sarva Karanam Karanam. The incarnations are not the cause of Krishna, but Krishna is the cause of all causes, is the cause of all incarnation. Keshavadhrita. In other words, the affection of Krishna is the form of Lord Nṛsiṃha. Lord Nṛsiṃha appeared, even though the form is like a lion, but is compared to as embodiment of affection. The Maryada, the etiquette of Krishna appeared as Lord Ram. The affection of Krishna appears as Nṛsiṃha. And there are other versions saying that the Sudarshan Chakra of Krishna, Srila Gurudev used to say, the Sudarshan Chakra of Krishna appears as Nṛsiṃhadeva. Keshavadhrita Nṛhari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hari. Hiranyakashipu was been killed. Everywhere was blood and intestine. And some Acharya describe Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan is searching in the stomach of Hiranyakashipu by wrapping his intestine on his neck. Oh, you gave birth to one Prahlad who has so impressed me and controlled me with his devotion. I want to see if there's any more Prahlad anywhere in the corner. The Lord is showing so much. He is angry and affectionate, both. This is called Viruddharmashraya. Viruddharmashraya means contrary towards nature. Just like Krishna is Atmakam. The Atmakam means he don't need anyone. He's just self-satisfied. But is Krishna self-satisfied? No. He only wants Radharani and his associates to get satisfied. It's called Viruddharmashraya. Just like, now I know you all are getting angry. I can see your eyes. That why I'm delaying so much. We have to do Abhishek, then we have to take Prasad. I can see anger in your eyes. But the point is, if I see in your eyes, both eyes will speak the same language, means anger. It's not that one eye is anger and other eye is affection. Your right eye may say, you're angry, and the left eye may say, Maharaj, it's nice katha, affection. So either it has to be affection or anger. But Lord Nṛsiṃhadeva, with one eye angry on Hiranyakashipu, how dare you torture my devotee Prahlad? And other eye was with tears to see Prahlad. Oh boy, you got through so much because of me. You could have enjoyed the throne of your father. Just one word you could have said, Vishnu is also my enemy. And that's it. You could have enjoyed so much all your life. But you gone through so much hard time just because of me. So pondering on this, tears were from one eyes and anger on Hiranyakashipu other eyes. How is possible? Two natures simultaneously? Not possible. But Lord can do this. And therefore Hiranyakashipu was been killed. All the demigods start showering flowers. Aho balam, aho balam, aho balam. What a great strength, what a great strength. And Lord Nṛsiṃha is roaring, upset because of Prahlad. Roaring like a lion. Still angry. There's Ugra Nṛsiṃha. No demigods dare coming close to Lord to pacify. They put grandson Brahmaji forward. Please, you go. And Brahmaji said, I will try. And Brahmaji said, oh Lord, it's so good you killed this demon. And in front of everyone, in front of all demigods, the Lord chastised Brahma. You keep quiet. This is in Ved Bhagavatam by Sanatana Goswami. You keep quiet. This is how you have to keep boons to a demon. This is the way to keep boons. And Brahma got so embarrassed. In front of everyone, the Lord chastised me. Shiva gave boons to so many demons. He never chastised Shiva. So Brahma is comparing himself with Shiva. And I gave one boon, I gave boons to one demon, and I got chastised. Then he said, Prahlad, oh, Lakshmi Devi said, don't worry. I know how to pacify my Prabhu. He's my husband. Sometimes my husband is in angry mood. I know. So it's not the first time Lakshmi Devi is seeing this form. They are always eternal in the Vaikuntha, Lakshmi Nṛsiṃha. But this angry mood and so much hyper in that anger, this is what Lakshmi is seeing first time. Otherwise in Vaikunthas, they are eternal, right? In all incarnations, Vara Bhagavan also have Lakshmi with him. Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan also have Lakshmi. Okay? All Lakshmis are serving the Lord. So that was not a surprise to Lakshmi Devi. The form is not a surprise. The mood is surprising there. I never saw my Prabhu like that. She came wearing ankle bells like her. Chum, 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 chum. Yeah. And when she came near to Lord, Lord said, Lakshmi came back. No, not today. Not today. It's too much. Then Brahmaji said, Prahlad, you go and pacify your Lord. And Prahlad, without any fear. Why not in the first place Prahlad went? Because he's a devotee, maintaining etiquette. My seniors are here. My God. My seniors are here. How can I overlap them? That's not etiquette. So he was waiting for the time. Means his embodiment of humility, that comes automatically in a devotee. There's no need to practice or learn in books. This is by default. When bhakti comes in the heart, all this nature of bhakti, of bhaktas, automatically reflects in the devotees. He was waiting for the time. How can he go further? When demigods are there, and he's keeping such a humble mood that I'm a demon. Mode of ignorance. How can I overlap? Those who are mode of goodness, they are demigods. They are servants of the Lord. If they are not going forward, how dare I am? So he's just been quietly standing there. Unless he got instruction from Brahma, Prahlad, you go and pacify. And then he can't stop because then he got order. He can't transgress the order. Then he moved forward and paid obeisances. Small tiny boy, 5-year young boy paying obeisance to the Lord. And immediately all that anger subsided. And the tears of affection and love started flowing from the eyes of Lord. He took Prahlad, young boy, kept on his lap. Prahlad sat on the lap of Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad sat on the lap of his teachers. But this lap is unparalleled. He sat on the lap of the Lord, which gives affectionate vibes and love vibes. You know, we can also feel that. Child always run towards the mother. No matter how much you bribe but he knows. So Prahlad Maharaj feeling so comfortable and protected and safe on the lap of Lord Nṛsiṃhadeva. And Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan started licking him. Because he's lion. This is how lion, they show the affection to the cubs. Yeah, it's true. There's so much affection overflowing in Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan, so much affection. Can't be described in words. He started licking Prahlad so much. And then he keep his hand on the head of Prahlad. And what is the sign of keeping? Also very thoughtful keeping hand. His nails were not on the head of Prahlad, only the paws. And nails were coming forward like this. Understand? The nails are in front and paws on the head, which is soft. This is how the lion plays with his cubs. He never touched the nails, the claws, sorry. This is how Lord Nṛsiṃha, thinking my Prahlad was on my lap. It's not that, oh, randomly I just put hand on his head. What happened with the claws then? He got hurt. He's so thoughtful. Yeah? And so much affection licking him. There Prahlad starts speaking stutis. There's so many prayers, we have no time. Time is a barrier. But it's so heart-melting stutis and prayers of Prahlad Maharaj sitting on the lap of Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan. Now Prahlad is getting angry to Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan. The anger of a child on the lap of father. What kind of anger is that? Loving anger. Because I'm cutting short. Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan said, Prahlad, oh, I delayed coming. But you know, I could have come the very first day when Hiranyakashipu told his people to kill you. I wanted to come and tear him apart. But I was waiting, so restless, waiting for this time. You know why? Because I wanted to spread your glories. The whole world will come to know the glories of my bhakti through you. And all world will come to know that if I am the protector, then no one can kill my devotee. I was waiting. Can you feel that? I would have come and killed him right away, the same moment. But I waited because I wanted to spread your glories. The whole world knows now. Prahlad, Bhakta Prahlad, Bhakta Prahlad. And you've gone through a lot. So, I want to give you a boon. Ask a boon. Then Prahlad Maharaj became angry. What are you saying? I'm already in a world of ignorance. And asking boons is so much prominent in this world of nature. Why you want to entangle me? Want to give a boon to me? No. I don't want a boon. So many more prayers Prahlad Maharaj said. That bhakti has nothing to do with the qualities. If you think you're very intelligent, if you think you're very royal and rich, you think you're beautiful, your diligence, intelligence, your renunciation, these have nothing to do with bhakti. Bhakti is simply to attain as a Gajayut Patha, as Gajendra God Bhakti. Prahlad Maharaj uttered the word Gajendra, means he referred to Gajendra. As you gave mercy to the Gajendra while he was dying. So bhakti has nothing to do with Manne Dana Vigya Rupta Bhakti. This is one verse. No time to discuss this. What? 8:40?
Yes.
God.
Keep going.
I thought 7:40. I'm so sorry. We're supposed to do Abhishek 8 o'clock. Oof. Okay. Quick. Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan ki jai. So in this way, Nṛsiṃha Bhagavan again and again telling Prahlad, asking Prahlad to ask a boon, telling Prahlad to ask a boon, and Prahlad was always saying no. In the last, then Prahlad Maharaj said, okay, if you want to give me boon, then please forgive my father. First time he addressed Hiranyakashipu as his father. first time. Why? Because now he's killed and he got mercy of your lotus hands on his chest. That means now he's my father. So Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan said, what you speak of one father, I have already delivered 21 fathers. Srila Bhakti-Vigyan Bharati Maharaj said, the words in Bhagavatam describe of fathers, means dynasty. 21 fathers I have already delivered because of you come in this dynasty. So that's not asking a boon. Ask something for yourself. Then Prahlad Maharaj, being kind for all of us, he said, then give me this boon. That the suffering of all the jivas of this world come on my head and give bhakti to all of them. I suffer of the distress and suffering of all the people of this world. I alone suffer and give them happiness and devotion. Nṛsiṃha started crying. Prahlad, this is not a boon. So Prahlad Maharaj asking for us to Lord. This is another quality of a bhakta. Par dukhe dukhi. He can't see the suffering of the people. He knows we can't do bhakti. So on behalf of us, he's asking bhakti to Lord and taking all our sufferings, all our negativities on him. Bhagavan started crying. So Prahlad asked any boon. Then Lord Nṛsiṃha said, I'm giving you this boon. Whoever going to hear our dialogue, our conversation, I'm ready to deliver all of it. I'm ready to deliver all of it. So anyone who speaks and hears the passing of the conversation of Prahlad Maharaj and Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan, start getting deliverance and start getting bhakti. This is, in short, glorification of Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan and Prahlad Maharaj. There were so many things coming in my mind right now because it was in a momentum. I was in a momentum. But anyway, it's getting late and devotees have to drive 3 hours. But I'm so sorry, I didn't realize my time. I thought it's only 7:40, now he's saying 8:40. So Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan ki Jai, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai, Hare Krishna, Gaur Premanande. So now we're going to have a Abhishek, small, quick one, Abhishek, and Jagdish Prabhu, Om Jai Jagdish Hare. You come here and can do some Sankirtan. Everyone can see Abhishek while Sankirtan is going on. Shri Nṛsiṃha Bhagwan ki Jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai, Gaur Premanande. So Abhishek now, Hare Krishna.
Where's the ingredients?
It's on the counter in the kitchen.
Tava kar kamalam vinagam Anuta shringam Tanu